Welcome home to the Bugle Boy, everyone. We're located right here in LaGrange, Texas. We want to thank you for joining us tonight. We have another wonderful evening of music in store for you. It is very possible with streaming from 7 different homes that we could experience some technical difficulties. So if you see this, just bear with us and we will do our best to quickly fix the issue. During the show, I want to encourage you to say hello in the chat room and let us know where you're tuning in from so we can give you a shout out at the break. We are streaming to 3 different platforms tonight. If you're watching from our website at thebugleboy.org/webcast, both the video player and the chat room will work on your mobile devices. Facebook should be the same, but if you want to chat with YouTube, you must have or sign up for a Gmail email address. And finding the chat on a mobile device on YouTube may prove to be a little tricky. Now, let's step inside and see what the staff is up to. Like every night, I believe Pat is right here at the front door.
Yes, I am, Lane, and welcome everybody to another great show at the Bugle Boy. This is going to be one that's really special, and I promise you're going to love it. So we're going to get the show started in a minute, but first, Lane, you probably need to quit picking up dimes and quarters in the parking lot and come inside, okay?
Oh, good idea. Thanks for the reminder. How about Joni? Is she with us?
Joni's there.
Hey guys, welcome back. Come say hello in the chat room. Let us know who you are and where you're watching from, and we'll give a shout out to you at the break. Let's check in with Heather.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you. I also am monitoring the chat room. I'll be in our website chat room while Joni's doing the Facebook and YouTube. So it's great to see everybody. And let's go to John.
Hey, it's John. I'm also here. I'm pushing buttons and stuff in the background, and I'm very happy to be here. And so I'm going to toss it to Lane Room again.
Well, it's nice to have our Bugle Boy crew here all back together, but it's not the same without our volunteers and without our patrons here in person at the venue. But thankfully, still we can come together through sharing music via this technology. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and for inviting us into your homes. Tonight, we host Grace Pettis and David Ramirez. Grace is an independent singer-songwriter as well as a member of the trio Nobody's Girl. She has released 2 singles and has 4 albums out. Both Sarah Hickman and Ruthie Foster have released recordings of her songs, and most recently, Grace signed a multi-album deal with New York City indie label Impress Records. David Ramirez is a notable performing songwriter and a member of the singer-songwriter supergroup Glorietta. He calls Austin home, but is originally from Houston, where he was born days after Hurricane Alicia. He has released 8 albums to date. His newest record, titled My Love is a Hurricane, celebrates love and togetherness. Both Grace and David are streaming from each of their respective homes in Austin. Actually, Grace is a little outside of Austin now, but I won't give it up, Grace. Let's see if they're ready to let us all in, shall we?
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello,
How are y'all
everybody.
doing?
Doing so good.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
doing well. Happy to be here.
It's wonderful to see you guys. And everybody, please welcome Grace Pettis and David Ramirez to the stage.
Yes. Yes.
Fantastic. Oh, man. It's so cool to see all those volunteers again. See Lane and Heather and Joni and everybody.
Yeah,
you
most
know,
of these
Pat.
streams we've done in the past, it's just kind of you, yourself, and I.
I know. They're really doing a good job of like trying to emulate the actual experience.
Yeah, it's cool.
The
Feels
backgrounds
good.
and stuff.
It's nice
Yeah.
to have company.
It is.
Well, am I
Are
kicking
you-
this one off? Is that right?
Yeah, I think. Are you gonna play some?
Yeah. I am indeed. This is called Twins. Where were you in? We lost the twins. Where were you in? fear settled in. Where were you when you swore you'd never forget? Where were you when we lost the twins? There she goes. Goodbye, America, America, America. What do they mean? The stars and the stripes. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Where were you when you stopped paying attention? Where were you when we lost the twins? There she goes. Goodbye, America, America, America. Goodbye, America, America, America. Goodbye, America, America, America. Goodbye. Where were you when where were you when where were you?
Oh man,
Thank you.
I love that song. I really do. I remember the first time I heard you play that song,
Sorry, what's that?
and I was just like, "Oh yeah,
a
the
hard
headphone."
time.
I always forget.
Headphone and harmonica.
Yep. Man, you can't play with them on. You feel like you're just like in a fishbowl
Oh,
or something.
absolutely.
Yeah. But I remember the first time I heard that song, I was so blown away by it.
Oh, thanks a lot.
What a song. I do remember where I was too. I was 14 and living in Ireland, and it was a really weird day at school.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
Yeah.
shook the world for sure.
Yeah.
What do you got for us, Grace?
Well, I've got one I wrote with my friend Megan Burt, and it's called Pick Me Up. We all have different things that are picking us up these days, different types of pick me ups. And mine, I think, is music and occasionally too much wine. So, but I don't know what Megan thinks about when she plays this song. I think about music. And I am going to take off these headphones. Even one ear, it's too weird. I can't do it. Haven't you seen me? Haven't you heard? Haven't you noticed I'm slurring words, swinging at nothing, shivering cold? Heaven help me like a lightning bolt. Somehow I have to find it in me. 1, 2, 3. Pick me up, carry me on my way. Pick me up until my dying day. Pick me up. pick me back up when I hit the ground. 'Cause you're never fighting pound for pound, but you keep your fists up another round. And I'm gonna take it and ask for more, even down here from the floor. Biding my time and taking my licks. 4, 5, 6, pick me up, carry me on my way, pick me up until my dying day. Pick me up whenever I fall back down. Pick me back up when I hit the hold on, 'cause you have to. Keep on, 'cause you can. Over and over again. Pick me up, carry me on my way. Pick me up until my dying day. Pick me up, carry me on my way. Pick me up until my dying day. Pick me up whenever I fall back down. Pick me back up when I hit the ground.
Beautiful song.
Oh, thank you.
I remember the first time I heard that song was when we played Nashville together. You opened with that one.
I think I did, yeah. I was
You
really
did.
nervous.
Well, it didn't come across at all, and the whole room was, I mean, granted they were there with respect, but you brought an extra level to everyone being like, what the hell just happened? It was
Aw.
very magical. All right, well, I'm going to play one off my new record. This is called Lover, Will You Lead Me? Took off the blindfold, led me into the sun. I studied your face, saw no reason to run. I recognized you from some distant dream. Like when it rains on a cold day, I had a chill in my bones. Is it true what they say? When you know, I'd been dying in the darkness, just longing to be seen. So will you lead me into the light? I've tried on my own, dear, to crawl through the night. I'm running on empty. So lover, will you lead me? Our glasses were half full, no matter how much we drank. I told you I was worried, you told me you were afraid. Well, I didn't smoke that night, 'cause I never wanna die. So will you lead me into the light? I've tried on my own, dear, to crawl through the night. I'm running on air. gives you the light. Lover, 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 lover. Thank you.
So cool. So good.
So good. Look at us. We're killing it. I hope everyone is
I love
having
the
a
new
good-
production
Oh, thanks.
on that record. It's super cool.
We had a lot of fun
The-
making it, for sure.
Did you make it in Austin or?
This one I did in Dallas, actually.
Cool.
Yeah. It was nice to revisit. I used to live in Dallas, so it was kind of cool to go back 10 years later and see how much the city has changed in regards to studios and musicians. And yeah, we had a blast.
It's really cool. It's such a, I don't know. I don't want to like put words on it, but it's such a funky, like different production. It's really cool.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
Well, I want to try something that it's a song I don't really totally, I haven't really been playing yet, but it's a new Nobody's Girl song. Nobody's Girl is my band with Rebecca Loby and Betty Sue, and I wanted to do at least one of our songs because I love them a lot. I love writing with them. So this is a new one. It's going to be on our record that comes out next year. It's called Birthright. Number one mom, handing out water on the sidelines to the team. Right there, yelling in the bleachers when they crown my sister queen. Right there in every photo online I've ever seen. Number one mom for her new family, but left me when I was 3. What do you do? What do you do with that? My dad put his father's Bronze Star in a case on the nightstand. But most of what his daddy gave him was the back of his hand. He was a war hero and a real fair boss and a church-going man. The bruises fade, but it never stops hurting where the punches land. And what do you do? What do you do with that? With that right beneath the surface you just started to scratch, those answers to the questions you don't know how to ask yourself. How do you carry Your family came to this country in chains, to a place that didn't care where they were from, and that tried to erase their names. And my family still lives on the land we bought with blood and pain. When our kids start asking, what do we tell them? How do we explain that right beneath the surface you just started to scratch those answers to the questions you don't know how to ask yourself? How do you carry what you can't give back? Oh, you've inherited after the fact. What do you do? What do you do with that? Thanks.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Is it difficult to? I know co-writes for everybody are different, but is it difficult as a trio to write with two other people in the room?
Yeah,
and make it one voice.
I feel like I should ask you that question because you were in Glorietta. That's like a super group. Did you guys write together? You're a bunch of songwriters.
Yeah, I mean, we did write together, but it wasn't as all like five of us sitting down together to do it.
Yeah.
You know, because we went out to Glorietta, New Mexico to do that record, and then you know, we were out there for a week, so there'd just be different powwows that would happen. Like Kelsey would be like, "Go, David, you got a second?" And then we'd veer off to a room, and she'd show me a song, we'd work on it together. Or like, I'd be sitting alone by myself playing a song, and Noah would walk up, and be like, "Are you finished with that? Can I help out?" So it wasn't as overwhelming as like six people
Like all in a room. Yeah.
all in a room trying to write something together. So
Sort
there's
of
a lot
like
more.
pairing off organically, kind of.
Yeah. It was more of like a writer's retreat type thing.
That's super cool. Yeah, we've been like very, I guess like intentional and organized about writing together, mainly because all three of us travel so much and we're never in the same place. So we have to like put the days on the calendar and like really plan. It's like couples
Sure.
planning date night or something. Like we're systematic about it. And we, you know, I think it's like something that from the beginning we wanted to be different about our trio, is that we wanted all the songs to be co-writes and really,
Yeah.
you know, sound like the group voice as opposed to any of us like individually. So
Sure. Well, that's a great song, and that's brand new.
that's brand new. Yeah. Well, we wrote it a while ago, but we haven't really been playing it out because of, pandemic. So
I heard about it.
yeah, there's this thing happening. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll play another new one from the new record. This is called "Shine on Me." I can't deny it, as much as I wanna fight it, you win. It ain't a secret, I mean it, just ask any one of my friends. I wasn't born with a smile, but I'll die with a grin. It ain't a secret, I mean it, just ask any one of my friends. Even strangers approach me on the street saying, "Hey man, I like how you're shining, shining." Ooh. I can't deny it as much as I wanna fight it. You win. It ain't a secret, I mean it. Just ask any one of my friends. I wasn't born with a smile, but I'll die with a grin. It ain't a secret, I mean it. Just ask any one of my friends. Even strangers approach me on the street saying, hey man, I like how you're shining, shining, ooh, shine, shine on me. Even strangers approach me on the street saying, hey man, I like how you're shining, shining, ooh, shine, 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 shine. Yeah. I love that we have to wait for
Yeah.
each other to put
There's like a
the headphones.
delay.
It's like, don't clap yet. We need him to hear it. David is a very sensitive, emotional person. If he does not get the validation, this whole thing is going down.
What's the point of me clapping if you can't hear it? It's just, you know.
I don't know.
I mean,
for the
I guess you can
gods.
see it,
I can see
but-
it. Yeah, true.
Do you, like, when you went into the studio to record that and the new record, like, do you have production ideas in your head going in? Or, like, because it was really cool hearing that stripped down because it's so different from, like, the fully realized, you know, like, studio thing.
Sure.
And it's equally cool. But, like, you know, did you sort of find all those textures in the studio, or did you go in knowing what you wanted?
Yeah, the only thing I knew about this record going in were a couple things. I wanted to make a record that was a complete left turn from anything I had done in the past. And I knew there were going to be a lot more electronic aspects and sounds and textures because of who I hired to do the production. And that's just his forte, and he's really great at all those noises and all those tricks. But the second thing I knew I wanted to do was make a record that made people move. Not moved people, but made people move.
Yeah.
Bob their head, or like, you know, it's unfortunate the pandemic happened because, you know, I'm meant to be on the road right now doing this record. And, you know, I'm just really looking forward to being out on stage and seeing people out in the crowd. Because it's, I don't know if you know this, but it's not typical for a David Ramirez show for people to be moving. And they're usually just standing still. So I definitely wanted to put out a record that, I don't know, got people moving a little bit. But those are the only two things I had in mind. And we worked on the album for a year and a half, so we threw a lot of stuff at the wall. Most of the things didn't stick, but the stuff that sticks is what you hear.
Well, it's super cool. I didn't realize you guys were working on it for a year and a half. That's crazy. Yeah. It's really, really good. I don't know if the folks out there who are watching, if you haven't listened to that or streamed that yet.
Yeah, and are
You're
people
welcome.
watching? I'm hoping for some comments over here, but I don't see many. So I hope
I've
they're-
seen a few. There was a guy just a second ago. It said, "Here's your validation." Yeah.
There it is. Here's your valid. Still dig. Okay, thank you, Frank Gonzalez.
Perfect comment goes to Frank. Yeah. That's so cool that people are tuning in. We appreciate you guys listening to us.
Absolutely. Well, knock us out, Grace.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one for all the queer folks out there listening, especially any queer kids. If you're, you know, teenager or something, and you're hearing a lot of noise, growing up in the South about maybe who you are isn't okay. I'm here to tell you that it is, and you are loved, and there's nothing wrong with you, even in this state where we just did away with a bunch of legal protections that makes it easier for people to discriminate against disabled folks and queer people. Even in the midst of that, and even in all of those messages, just know that who you are is exactly who you are supposed to be. This is a song that I wrote for my best friend in high school. His name's Landon, and I'll send this out to you. From the day we met, I was never the same. You were the mascot at the football game. Big brown eyes in a wildcat suit, hugging your knees outside the classroom. Favorite child of a single mother. Loved you more than a boyfriend, more than a brother. The way you drove yourself to church every Sunday, and we swore we'd make it out of this town one day. And I called you a sinner. Ain't no sin bigger, and there ain't one damn thing wrong with you. As far as I can tell, no, there ain't no hell much worse than the one I put you through. I knew nothing about love, Landon. Well, you carried your cards close to your vest, and you buried your heart inside your chest, and you hid it from the ones that loved you best, 'cause you knew none of us could pass that test. And then I called you a sinner. Ain't no sin bigger, and there ain't one damn thing wrong with you. As far as I can tell, no, there ain't no hell much worse than the one we put you through. What were we so afraid of, Landon? I was afraid of that word, afraid of all I'd heard, afraid of that phone call. I was afraid I never knew you at all. So I called you a sinner. Ain't no sin bigger, and there ain't one damn thing wrong with you. I know I can make amends, but believe me, I'm still your friend, and I owe you the truth. I miss you so much, Landon. From the day we met, I was never the same.
Beautiful song, Grace.
Thanks.
Really nice.
Thank you.
first impression is what I've always been best at. You never question me or my intentions. I could be your best friend the minute you shake my hand. When it comes to women, this could be deadly. When it comes to loving me, you best be ready, 'cause this will get heavy when you learn just what I am. I fed you fables and fooled you with words from my tongue, trying to make you think I was a better man than I was. But if you're asking me now to tell you the truth, it's getting harder and harder to lie to you. How did you get here? Did you seek me out? Or are you an answered prayer for me to shut my mouth so I would learn how to open up my heart? 'Cause I never stuttered and I never thought twice. I never folded, never shook. The moment always felt right to do what I like and live in the dark. I fed you fables and fooled you with words from my tongue, trying to make you think I was a better man than I was. But if you're asking me now to tell you the truth, it's getting harder and harder to lie to you. Trying to make you think I was a better man than I was. But if you're asking me right now to tell you the truth, well, it's getting harder to lie. It's getting harder to lie. It's getting harder and harder to lie to you. Thank you.
So good. Your voice is insane.
Thank you, Grace. I feel the same way about yours.
There's Mutual Admiration Society going on here.
Yeah, maybe we should just do more of this.
Man, you know I would love that anytime. And I so appreciate you
not?
doing this tonight. Thank you for
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a no-brainer. All I ever want to do is be around people I respect and admire and look up to, and so when the email came through, it was no hesitation.
Man. Well, I just love your songwriting. I love your music, and I'm thrilled to be here. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
thanks to the Bugle Boy for having us.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna do one more, and then we're gonna take a break. Right? Is that the?
Love it. That's
is that the scheduled program?
You got it. Yeah.
All right. Ah. You said so much nice stuff. You totally like threw me off. Well, I'm from rural Alabama and also Atlanta, Georgia in equal measure, and this song is a little bit about that. My parents did a minivan hostage exchange in Cartersville, Georgia, so I'm also a little bit from that Dollar General parking lot as well. I'm letting you know, in case you're one of David's many fans and you've never seen me before. This is a song called Drop Another Pin. Walk with me to the sit-go, or the Dairy Queen behind the railroad tracks. Pick mulberries off a tree. Avondale and Nona, then Renfro, and I'm always just some new kid in the class. Braces and big feet. Packing up another childhood home, watching my grandparents get old. Drop a pin on the map when the wheels in the world in the second hand all spin. Drop another pin. Try to take it like a photograph, like a well-worn path, like a good look. Take it all in. Drop another pin. 4 years in Mentone, make a few friends, hide in the library stacks. Talk big in a small town. Busting a plane to Yellowstone, waiting tables, sending postcards back. Gotta get lost to be found. Throwing up a graduation cap, faces in a yearbook staring back. Drop a pin on the map when the wheels in the world in the second hand all spin. Drop another pin. Whoa, you gotta take it like a photograph, like a well-worn path, like a good look. Take it all in. Drop another pin. Yeah, you are here. This spot, this year, this minute ticking down. Can you hear it like a heartbeat? Can you feel it underneath your feet right now? It's all we have. All we have is right now. Drop a pin on the map, wheels in the world, second hand I'll spin. So drop another pin. Yeah, and can you take me like a photograph, like a well-worn path, like a good look? Take it all in. Drop another pin. Drop another pen. Ooh, drop another pen.
Grace and David, that was a wonderful first set.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you like the applause?
Yes.
You guys
do.
deserve it so much. I'm sorry you just yeah, give them a little more. Why not?
All right, here you go. Go on.
We have to make
It's
up
like we're
for
tossing out, like shooting out free T-shirts in a gun.
Yeah.
we have to make up for everybody that's out there that I know are applauding at home. You just can't hear them.
No.
But you guys definitely deserve it, and we look forward to being able to do it live in person with you guys
Oh, it'll happen.
someday soon. So I think what we'll do right now is let you guys, Grace and David, take a really short break, and we're gonna do a few announcements. Okay, I'm going to take this time to again thank everybody for tuning in. And though this show is free to watch, if you do have the means, we would like to encourage you to support this broadcast. Um, we named our live streams the We Can Do It series because even though the venue is closed during COVID, we can watch and hear live music. We can connect with one another. We can support our musicians through shows like this, and we can keep the Bugle Boy going. The Bugle Boy is a nonprofit organization, and we have just, lucky you, we've just launched our yearly fall fundraising campaign in an effort to literally save our small but mighty stage. With your help, we can move into our 17th season with a secure financial future, allowing us to resume our live concerts and our music-based community outreach programs once it is safe to do so. With that said, whether or not you choose to make a donation in support of tonight's show in combination with a general contribution to the Bugle Boy, please be sure to indicate the performers' names, in this case, Grace and David, along with your intended ticket support amount in the webcast-only donations comment box. Example, you want to donate $150 and you want $50 to go to tonight's performers, just enter $150 in the amount box and type David and Grace $50 in the webcast-only comment box. In this example, the donor also selected to pay that 3% credit card fee, making the total $154.50. It's important that you write in the intended ticket amount for the performer so we can fairly attribute that to the artist compensation tonight. And I think there's a donate link in the chat. You can follow that. And again, thank you so much. It is free to watch, and we are only encouraging donations if your wallet has no complaints. All right, before we hand it off to Joni and Heather to learn who's in the chat room and where you guys are tuning in from, let's see how Pat's doing. Pat, how's it going from your side of town
Well,
tonight?
Lane, it's going great, but boy, when intermission first started, some guy headed toward the stage jumped up on it and opened the piano. And I walked up and said, I'm sorry, we don't do intermission and we don't do auditions during intermission. And he just laughed and said, oh, well, okay, how do I get to play here? And I said, you contact Lane or Heather. So anyway, he apologized and got off the stage.
Oh, well,
So
great job.
let's see what Joni's hearing about in the chat room.
Hey guys, we've got Ramiro in Denton, David in Chicago, we've got Adele, we've got Jim, we've got Andrew, Beverly's back with us, we've got Manny, we've got Frank, Jerry, and Adele. Let's check in with Heather.
Hi, guys. I've been chatting with Joanna from Austin, aka JoJo Lemon, Kent in the San Francisco Bay Area, Rick and Enid in Bastrop, Cheryl and David in Lexington, Carol and Charles in Brenham, the Rock and Rev, and Gina, Joni's sister, in Oak Hill. So now I'm going to throw it back to Lane.
Oh, really? I still got to work. Okay. Look, I have something really important to share with you guys tonight. Tonight's performance is also being promoted by Independent Venue Week as part of their efforts to bring awareness to venues like ours. And the Bugle Boy is proud to stand alongside over 100 independent venues across the U.S. We're grateful for their efforts in working to highlight the importance of venues in the careers of musicians, in the economic benefits to our communities, and now, because of COVID, to help raise money to save our stages across the nation. Independent Venue Week features stream shows, a week of panels, and a benefit auction for the National Independent Venue Association Emergency Relief Fund. I will stress, Emergency Relief Fund, because many venues will not survive the COVID closures. So be sure to check out the other performances and the panels through October 30th and find out how you can help at independentvenueweek.com. And with that, I think it's time to start the second set. Grace and David, are y'all ready to roll?
Yeah. Oh man, I think it's so important that what Independent Venue Week is doing and Save Our Stages. I know we both feel the same way about it. But they're just, the little stages across America. This is the lifeblood of the singer-songwriter thing. It's the only way that any of us get started. I got started at the Bugle Boy doing their open mic.
Oh, nice.
This is like one of the first times I got on a stage and behind a microphone was with their support and encouragement. So
That's awesome.
I would love for them to exist on the other side of this for that next generation. Yeah, I don't know.
I second all of that. This isn't just we don't want to save our venues just for people who are in bands or who write songs. This is a community of individuals across the country who have believed in what other people do, and it employs them. Mm-hmm. We have the fortune of being able to show up at someone's living room and backyard and play these songs. But the reason these programs like Save Our Venues and whatnot are important is because they employ not just the entrepreneur spirit that's began these venues, but the folks and the volunteers who show up day in and day out to make sure that folks like us feel comfortable and feel loved and supported. And so you're putting food on their table more than ours, and that's the most important thing, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a community. I think that's such a great way to put it. Pretty symbiotic, and there's lots of different moving pieces. There's sound guys. There's all kinds of people making a living in this industry. So.
And what a wild industry it is.
Such a weird industry. Places like the Bugle Boy make it better, though. I also saw in the comments Mike Hall commenting, and Mike, I don't know if you're still working with Uncle Calvin's in Dallas, but he was there for many years, booking shows there, and I've played there many times. That was one of the first places I played. So, yeah, support your local venues.
That's right.
Cool. Well, is it my turn?
I think so.
Okay. I got it. I wrote this for my friend Rachel Reese. Designer jeans, sunglasses. Your Oklahoma breezing in. Got your makeup on and what passes for a never known troubled grin. No one would ever know, ever know. You don't tell them so, tell them so. Your life's been a lifetime movie. Your life's been a country song. It's been a fight just to keep on moving, proving the bad hands wrong. It's been tooth and nail for any good thing, throwing back every punch life throws you. Oklahoma, things that the nice folks don't speak of. When blood was thicker than tears, rolling into the reunion like a thundercloud, just to show them that you're still here. And now you're headed out for higher ground. Yeah, you're pushing 80, blowing town. Your life's been a lifetime movie. Your life's been a country song. It's been a fight just to keep on moving, proving the bad hands wrong. It's been tooth and nail for any good thing, throwing back every punch life throws you. Oklahoma, about where she came from, but you never will ya? Oklahoma, Oklahoma, Oklahoma.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Thanks.
I know you hear about your voice all the time, and I will.
It doesn't get old. It's like applause. It's, keep it coming.
Oh sure, no. I was gonna say something else. I'm a sucker for pop music and hooks, and the way you write yours is like right up my alley, and I just think it's the coolest thing.
Ah, dude, I feel the same way. I love how
Your life is a lifetime movie. Your life is a country song, and then having those certain moments where, like those colloquialisms that we all know and love, but we never think to write them down, like tooth and nail, all that stuff. It's just right on the money in my mind.
Thanks, dude. I like a good simple hook. I think we get too smart with lyrics sometimes. Not too smart, because you can be smart and not use a lot of words.
Right.
I think there's an art to that. That's what I love about your songwriting. Is it's spare. There's space. Like you.
Yeah,
I feel like I fill up.
appreciate it.
I fill up too many measures with words, like I'm doing right now, and but I appreciate the ability to take a breath, and
Yeah.
Well,
I got in a lot of trouble. Well, not a lot of trouble, but I got called out when I was going up to Portland, Maine to do my record. We're Not Going Anywhere. The fella I wanted to work with his name is Sam Kassir. And a few months before we went in the studio to work together, we had a business lunch, and I was up there on tour, and we went out to eat and just talk about the record and the potential for us to work together, but we didn't know if it was actually going to happen. And what he said to me is, David, I love your music, and I'd love to make this happen, but I need you to evolve in order for us to do so. And I'm paraphrasing, obviously. But he wasn't trying to be insulting. He was trying to push me in a really, encouraging, coach way,
Uh-huh.
He said, your songs are like singer-songwriter songs, and you don't leave enough space. He said, I want you to leave space between words, between lyrics. And he said, trust me, if you're going to hire me as a musician and producer, I will fill that space, but it doesn't need to be filled with words. So figure out how to tell a story that you want to tell with less words. And
great advice.
yeah, he really kicked my ass when it came to all that, and I really appreciate it. So anyway, so cheers to Sam Kassir and all those producers and musician friends who call us out when we need it most. Anyway, this is called Coast to Coast. Just say the word, we'll be out of here tonight. Pack what you need, a few favorite things, we'll be out of sight. This town's the worst, and we've known it for a while. City full of fools with nothing else to do than make my baby cry. Anything you want, anything you need, I got you, baby. Throw me the keys, let's run away. Country roads, city highways, coast to coast. We'll take the long way. I know this land like the back of my hand, like the back of my hand. I know this land like the back of my hand, like the back of my hand. You choose the state, we can build our own town. Fill it with all your favorite things and folks who won't let you down. Anything you want, Anything you need, I got you, baby. Throw me the keys, let's run away. Country roads, city highways, coast to coast, we'll take the long way. I know this land like the back of my hand, like the back of my hand. I know this land like the back of my hand, like the back of my hand. I know this land like the back of my hand, like the back of my hand. Oh, now, anything you want, anything you need, I got you, baby. Oh, now, anything you want, anything you need, I got you, baby. Anything you want, anything you need, I got you, baby. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. Thank you, everybody. Anybody? Thanks.
So good. That's all I got. Sorry.
I appreciate that more than anything. What's next? What you got next?
Well, I guess all I want to say about this song is if you like it, you should donate to colorofchange.org. And I wrote it for Breonna Taylor and her family, and I wrote it for all of my white friends and fans and family members that don't understand why there's so many Americans still out in the street demanding justice for her and for her life. So this is called White Noise. 99 white sheep safe in the herd. One black sheep lost, we don't say a word. But God's looking down on his child on the pavement. Leaves the 99 behind for the one that needs saving. Can't say that you love your neighbor. Can't say that you love me. Can't say all lives matter. He can't breathe. Say his name if you use your voice, and don't just add to the white noise. Shouts in the hallway, they break down the door. And Breonna Taylor is dead on the floor. And she could have been a nurse if she hadn't been another one. With 8 shots fired from an officer's gun. Can't say law and order for the land of the free. Can't say all lives matter. She can't breathe. Say her name if you use your voice, and don't just add to the white noise. What have you done? Where is your brother? I'm not Eric Trey. not one more can say law and order or the land of the free, can say all lives matter, they can't breathe, say their names if you use your voice, and don't just add to the white noise. Don't just add to the white noise, white noise.
I love that song. We did a happy hour together,
Mm-hmm.
a live stream. I think you had just written the song the day or two before, right?
It was pretty recent, I think. Pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Is this... How are we doing on time? Is this... Are you going to close this out here?
Is this closeout?
I don't know. Is it?
I have no idea. Where are our hosts?
Lane?
Hey,
Hey.
y'all still have some time. You can keep going. You can do a
Okay.
couple more each.
Okay, cool.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do this one, and then my next one will be the last one.
All right.
Perfect.
Bye, everybody.
Nice to have that little pop in.
Yeah.
Well, I hope this song is a nice segue from your song White Noise. This is called Put in the Work, and especially now that it's voting season. The second verse, I wrote this a couple years ago, but the second verse kind of deals with if you want change, you can't just, basically, you can't just wish for it and bitch and moan at a bar with all your friends. You got to actually put in some time, put in some work. Write a song. Write a song. Make a record. Play a show. Sell a t-shirt. First year standing on a stage, you're thinking, when will I get paid? Well, there must be something wrong with the business. They ain't praising me like Jesus. Oh, well, maybe it'll come together. Maybe it'll all work out. You can even point to the sky and scream, come on, help a brother out. Oh, but the truth is, that's all a lie. If you're just wishing, you ain't pitching strikes. Put in the work, put in the time, put in the work, put in the time, yeah. Politics look better from the fence. Well, if you want the easy life, just avoid the argument. And take a picture of that sticker and post it to your page. Then sleep like a baby as the world goes up in flames. Singing, maybe it'll come together. Maybe it'll all work out. You can even point to the sky and scream, come on, help a sister out. Oh, but the truth is, that's all a lie. If you're just wishing, you ain't pitching strikes. Put in the work, put in the time, put in the work, put in the time, yeah. lovers these days prefer to be friends. Maybe it's fear of commitment, or maybe just fear of rejection. Bartender, one more shot, 'cause my buzz is wearing off. God forbid I go home early. God forbid I ever stop. I got a girl at home who's been asleep for several hours. The sun's coming up in 2 and I'm doing drugs with a bunch of strangers. I'm thinking she wants to change me and take away my freedom. Well, maybe she just loves me and wants me to stop dying. Well, maybe it'll come together. Maybe it'll all work out. I can even point to the sky and scream, come on, help a brother out. Oh, but the truth is, that's all a lie. If I'm just wishing, I ain't pitching strikes. Put in the work, put in the time, put in the work, put in the time.
Not even gonna wait. Not even gonna wait for the headphones.
I could hear it.
So good.
It was so enthusiastic. I could hear it without them on my head.
Man, I love that. I love that song. I wholeheartedly
Hell yeah.
approve that
Thank you.
message. Hell yeah. That is so good. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at the times wrong earlier. I think I know where we are in the set now.
You didn't bother me by the question. I'm like 4 glasses deep in wine, so I was like, where am I? So
Yeah. Well, cool. I feel like I kind of have to do a working song after that one because I also have a working anthem type of song.
hell yeah.
And I wrote it as like a response to all the working man songs on country radio. So this is called Working Woman. And I will dedicate it to the more than half of the country that is us. Also to my mom, because she's a badass, and my stepmom too, and Ruthie Foster, who recorded it and changed my little songwriting life. So this is called Working Woman. And hey, while I'm at it, I'll send it out to Lane and Heather and Joni and Pat, the Bugle Boy. She's overtime, underpaid. She's kicking ass and taking names. She's punching that clock, she's climbing that ladder, she's spinning those wheels. She can do your job 10 times better, do it in heels. So get your glass up, the working woman. When you gotta get shit done, call a working woman. And thank God for the working woman. She's run by the working woman. Well, don't be fooled, she ain't no pretty face. She rules this roost, she runs this place. From a mop and a broom to a corner office and a big old desk. Everybody knows, ain't nobody knows like a woman how to clean a mess. And get your glass up for the working woman. When you gotta get shit done, you better thank God, thank vacation time, no minimum wage. She's a nurse and a boss and a coach and a maid and a wife and a mother. If you paid her for half of what she does, you couldn't afford her. So get your glass up for the working woman. What do you gotta get shit done? Call a working woman. You better thank God. Thank God. This country is run. I said this world is run by the working woman.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun with a band, as you can imagine.
Oh, fuck all that nonsense. You knocked out of the park solo. I mean, I'm sure with a band it's like screaming. I love it, but you weren't slouching on that one.
Thanks. Thanks, buddy.
And I firmly approve that message as well.
Right on.
When you want to get shit done, call a worker woman. That's right. You don't call someone like me because I'll put it back to the last minute and then just do a half-assed job. So
I don't know about that.
I firmly agree with that message. Well, now I feel like so weird to end on this like really sweet like positive song. I wish I was ending with like shit talk song, you know. But
No, man, I feel like I need that now, you know? Like we all want that now.
yeah. Well, you got it now. Grace Pettis, for everybody listening, thank you for having me, and thanks for just being so not just good at what you do, but for caring so much about what you do. Your heart, your personal heart, shines through in the lyrics and in the way that you perform your songs, and it's just it's always a special thing being able to share a stage, even if it's on a screen, with someone that very obviously cares about what they do. And Bugle Boy, thanks for a lot for having us and letting us be together. I know it's a strange way to be together, but I still feel the company and the warmth, even through these wires. So hopefully we can do it again in person. And for all those listening, if you still are, that means the world to us. And please donate money to this wonderful venue in LaGrange, Texas. And I hope to see all you guys down the road at some point soon. This is my last song. This is called Find the Light, and this was written after my mother desperately asked me to write something hopeful. So my hope is that this tune during these times will give you some sort of peace and comfort. But until next time, stay safe, stay sane. My name's David Ramirez. Love you guys so much. Adios. I wish upon you peace, wish upon you grace, wish for less of what you want, more of what you need. Wish upon you an old life with a heart that stays young. But most of all, I wish upon your love. I wish upon your truth when all you feel is doubt. Hope you know that an open mind still knows when to shut things out. Wish upon you a brave heart that will always rise above. But most of all, I wish upon you love. As the sun sets, the moon begins to rise. So even in the darkness, you can find the light. You'll find the light. You'll find the light. Oh, yes. Even in the darkness, you can find the light. And I wish upon you an easy life. I wish upon you hard times. Hope you know both joy and pain each need their moment to shine. Wish you ears that are quick to listen, they're slow to use that tongue. Oh, but most of all, I wish upon you love. 'Cause as the sun sets, where the moon begins to rise, so even in the darkness you can find the light. You'll find the light. You'll find the light. Oh, you'll find the light. Oh, yes. Even in the darkness, we can find the light. We can find the light. Even in the darkness, you can find the light. You can find the light. Praise the Lord. Eyes on the light.
You guys having one more for us? Can we talk you into an encore?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, they've agreed.
Let's do it. Well, badass. All right, Grace, I'm gonna let you close this out. I'll do one, and then you can go. What an applause from that crowd, huh?
Well, yeah, they're very enthusiastic, but also what a song, man. What a hell of a song.
Thanks. Thank you.
Honestly, yeah. It's been such a joy and a true honor. I am like a real fan of yours. So I really love your music. I think people respond to it because there's so much truth in it. And yeah, I guess thanks for doing this show with me. It gave me something to look forward to. It made me feel legitimate, even though I'm not making an income. It's just like,
Yeah.
so it really did a lot for me, and I appreciate it. And just hearing these songs is doing a lot for me, so thank you.
Thank you, Grace. And I noticed that you're wearing a Ramirez shirt.
I am.
Hell yeah! I was wondering. I was like, "Is that my shirt? I need to get one of yours."
Yeah, Fabian just made a new cool one, so.
Now I feel like. Oh, is it the Star Trek one?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be sporting that for sure.
Right on.
All right, badass. This is called Easy Does It. Y'all be well out there. Thanks for the encore, love. It's always gonna be this way if you let it. It only goes away if you make it. Though misery is a faithful friend, he does not deserve your attention. Things break down and bank accounts run dry. Love can be the chore you most despise. When you believe you've nothing left to give, look through the ropes, tap me in. Easy does it. Easy does it. When the weight is adding up and you fear you might be crushed, I am here to help you lift it. So easy does it, easy does it, easy does it. Overwhelmed and underprepared, we both get tired and we both get scared. And just like children, we need a hand. So when you're crawling, I can help you stand. Easy does it. Easy does it. When the weight is adding up and you fear you might be crushed, I am here to help you lift it. So easy does it. What's the point in having something if it only takes up space? Use me however you want me. Don't let me go to waste. 'Cause it's always gonna be this way if you let it. It only goes away if you make it. Easy does it. Easy does it. When the weight is adding up and you fear you might be crushed. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy. Thank you so much.
You played my favorite. It's like what everybody out there is like writing in the comments. You played my favorite.
Well, that's my favorite
So
for
good.
sure. Thank you.
Man, the song's so good.
Well, what are you closing us with? How?
Well, I planned this badly. I didn't I didn't realize I was gonna have to have like the last word here.
Come on, it's your gig.
But
you deserve the last
yeah.
word.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much again for playing this. And thanks to the Bugle Boy and all the amazing volunteers. Thanks to John, our sound guy. And thanks to all the venues across America for holding on and hanging in. Right. May you live to fight another day. And may we all. And yeah, so here's a little encore for everybody. Thanks so much for listening, you guys. While the hype machine wants to sell you paint dripping, genius in the subway trying to beat out a living. Music and money make the world go round in a fist fight. This time who's winning? Me, I'm laying here staring at the ceiling. Wanna play, wanna say something I believe in. Wanna bottle that firefly feeling, get this right. Make a rhyme, make a reason. Every time I'm singing, I find a line I can lean into. Make it mean something, make it mean something. Every time I'm singing, I find a line I can lean into. Make it mean something, something, something true. Something true. Running this road down more than a decade, trying not to sputter and die in the ashtray. One night only, whiskey for the lonely heartbreak, coffee for the headache, playing even when I can't win for losing. Never really feels like a thing I'm choosing. Mistakes and lucky breaks in good measure, composing music. And every time I'm singing, I find a line I can lean into. Make it mean something, I gotta make it mean something. Every time I'm singing, I find a line I can lean into. Make it mean something, something, something true. Something true. 'Cause life is what you make it. I don't have to take it as it comes. I can write a good one. Make a rhyme, make a reason. Every time I'm singing, I find a line I can lean into. And I make it mean something. I make it mean something. And every time I'm singing, there's a lifeline I'm clinging to. Something true. Something true. True. Something true.
Woo! Thank you, Grace and David, for sharing your beautiful, wonderful, heartfelt music with us tonight. It has just been our pleasure hosting you. Y'all doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Very,
Well,
very happy, very fulfilled right now. Thank you.
okay. Well, we would like you to join us. We have a tradition to get a picture at the end of the night with the staff and artist, and Joanna's out in the audience tonight. So on the count of three, John, you're going to need to duck underneath that logo. Yeah,
There we
there you go. And I'll duck too, but on the count of three, put on your best internet smile, and this is one for the history books. 1, 2, 3. All right, she probably had time to get it.
Get it?
I think so. Before we find out who else joined us in the chat room, let's first see if Pat has any end of night comments or nightmares. Pat, the mic is the mic is yours, but when you're done, send it over to Heather if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, I thought it was a gorgeous show. Loved both people. Great songs, and you sure got some wonderful comments and folks who are watching. And it was just a beautiful show. Great night. Just a great night.
Well, I know I shed a few
Thanks, Kat.
tears on those songs, some
Yeah.
of those songs tonight on both Grace and
I hear
David.
you.
So
Yeah.
tugging at the
Okay,
heartstrings.
okay, we'll see what Joni's got going here.
We're just gonna go to Heather.
Great.
You gotta
Joni.
go to Heather. Sorry
Yeah,
about that, Joni.
we're leaving Joni out again tonight.
Well, we had the LaGranger Strangers join us in the chat room, and Kevin, I believe, maybe from Huntsville, Alabama, who joined us as well. And we hope you guys will check out our remaining shows and join us next week for Trout Fishing in America. It happens to be Halloween, so who knows what kind of surprises will be in store next week.
It's gonna be scary.
Excellent. All right. Again, Grace and David, thank you. It was our
Thank you.
honor and for just bringing your full heart and soul with us tonight. I have to say, we would be remiss if we didn't send out our heartfelt goodbyes to legendary performer, singer, songwriter Jerry Jeff Walker. You know, he was born, I didn't know this, but he was born Ronald Clyde Crosby
No idea.
I did not know that.
on
Yeah.
March 16th, 1942, and he passed away yesterday. And as you all know, he's best known for writing the Mr. Bojangles. That was in 1968. I was 7 years old. Rest in peace, Jerry.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Rest in peace.
Amen.
And it has been a great pleasure being with all of you in the audience. Thanks for participating and letting us know where you're watching from. It feels good. I know the artists love it, but also the staff here at the venue. We just love knowing who we're sharing the show with. So thanks for not staying in the, what would it be, the witness protection program and letting us know who you are and where you're watching from. Thank
Back
you
home, we
for
call that back row Baptists. So
There you go. Yeah.
thanks for stepping up to
Yeah.
the front row there. You know.
That's awesome.
Well, and I just want to tell everybody out there, thanks for allowing us in your homes tonight, for your support and contributions, and for taking a much needed musical journey with us. It wouldn't be the same without you.
Yep.
Remember to check out independentvenueweek.com where they'll be hosting an auction raising funds to save our stages as well as promoting other venues through October 30th. And as Heather said, we hope to see you back Saturday for Halloween show with the infamous Trout Fishing in America. Good night, everybody. I usually say safe travels home, but maybe it's depending on how much you might have had to drink tonight. Safe travels from your couch to your bed, and
That's
take care, everyone. Good night.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good night,
night.
everybody. Thank you.
good night.